For 21-year-old Johnny Tapia, he's finally turned pro after fighting 122 amateur bouts. Last month, Tapia beat Fresno's own James Dean. During that fight, Tapia won over the crowd with his exciting style of fighting. And as much as Fresno now loves Tapia, Tapia loves Fresno.
Yeah, I like Fresno, you know, it's a good town. It's my second time being here, and I hope to come back more often, but main event, my goal here is to win a title. Don't matter any kind of title, California title, Fresno title. Now that I got some people back to me, the Fresno people, so that's going to make me feel good and give me more confidence of going and getting my guys a lot stronger. I like people here, and they all treat me good, first class everything, so, you know, you don't get that very often, so you take advantage of it.
Terry Werner with Jim Coyne. Thanks for that interview, Jim. We're back at the Holiday Inn Center Plaza in downtown Fresno for bout number 3 of this evening's Tecate All-Star Boxing match. Johnny Tapia of Albuquerque, New Mexico, 1-0-1 and 117 pounds, will fight Norberto Ayala of Anaheim. He's 1-1, 110 pounds. These guys are both bantamweights. Tapia in his last performance here last month beat James Dean of Fresno for his first victory. Here's ring announcer Roy Engelbrecht.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to introduce a special guest. Before bodybuilding and weightlifting was as popular as it is today, the original Mr. California, he finished second in Mr. America. From Fresno, let's welcome Harold Zinkin. Harold Zinkin, the original Mr. California. Here we go, our third bout of the evening, bantamweights, 4 rounds. In the blue corner from Anaheim, 1 win, 1 loss, 119 pounds, Norberto Ayala. From Albuquerque, 1 win and a draw at 117. The red corner, Johnny Tapia. Our referee, Terry Smith.
So, bout 3 coming up here between Johnny Tapia of Albuquerque and Norberto Ayala, a late replacement for Francisco Chavez. And both of these fighters relatively inexperienced, only 2 fights under their belt for each of them.
Yeah, I understand, though, that Tapia, in fact, he fought on our last card. He has had a rather extensive amateur career. He's had a lot of amateur fights, but I don't know too much about Norberto.
Tapia, a former 2-time Golden Gloves champ. Round 1.
Boy, these little guys have speed, don't they? They really are fast.
That's why they call them bantamweights. Tapia in the blue shorts. Ayala in the red. Sometimes it's kind of fun to see quick guys in the ring.
Oh, yeah, they're really exciting to watch. They remind me of little fighting dolls that you wind up and they just punch each other great. They really are fast.
But you mentioned Tapia has an extensive amateur career. In fact, I understand that he has won well over 100 amateur fights, so.
Oh, yeah, I would think so.
Just turning pro earlier this year.
What do you know about Ayala? Has he had a lot of fights, amateur fights?
I'm sure he has. I'm sure he has. Good left-right by Tapia. He has Ayala against the ropes. Good left-right by Tapia.
These guys are the most professional-looking fighters we've had so far tonight. They really look smooth.
Tapia backing up Ayala into the corner of the ring. Good body shot there.
Oh, a good left uppercut.
At this point, Tapia really cutting off the ring. Good combination by Tapia.
The round's about over.
Both fighters incredibly quick.
Boy, they could hit you about 3 times before you knew you were in a fight, you know?
Round 1 is in the books. Tapia, though, looks like he's going to be tough to beat.
Oh yeah, he is. I think he's gonna turn into a great fighter, or he's already a good fighter, but I think he's got a great future in this business. I assume he lives in Albuquerque, is that right?
He lives and trains in Albuquerque. This is his second appearance in Fresno. He was on the fight card last month when he beat a previously undefeated James Dean of Merced. And James Dean was supposed to be on tonight's fight card, but pulled out due to illness. Ayala with a somewhat of an inauspicious start to the second round for getting his mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Tapia definitely the aggressor here. Works the body and then goes up to the head.
Ayala seems to be having trouble getting started tonight. Of course, this guy's on him with both hands, so.
Tapia doing a good job of cutting off the ring and not leaving Ayala with too many places to run. Up against the corner. Tapia working the right and then throwing the left hook. Left to the body. Good left by Tapia. And there's a right. Tapia trying to soften up Ayala by going to the body and then to the head. Tapia now absorbing a little punishment. Tapia going to the body and then to the head.
Boy, he sure puts his body behind his punches and does it the right way. Johnny Tapia I'm talking about. We got a cut.
And the referee is going to have a little bit of a conference between both fighters. Both fighters really letting loose here in the last 10 seconds. And an exciting end to the second round. We'll be right back in just a moment. Back at the Holiday Inn Center Plaza, Dave Hedrick along with Wayne Thornton, and we really saw a lot of action there in the last 10 seconds of the second round.
Boy, I'll tell you, they were moving and going for it. In fact, after the bell even. This is round 3 starting out, right?
Round 3. These fighters definitely showing their dislike for one another at the end of the second round. They threw punches for a good 5 seconds after the bell. So I think from here on out, you're definitely going to see these two guys go at it. Tapia once again leading with the left jab. Cutting off the ring, working the body. Good combination by Tapia.
They're butting heads an awful lot.
And a warning from the referee to Tapia. And a good left by Tapia. Showing some good combinations. There's a left. In the corner, good left-right combination by Tapia. In a flurry. And a mean right by Tapia. He definitely seems to be scoring cleanly here in the third round, Wayne.
Oh, yeah, he's got fast hands. He's scoring clean. I don't think there's any doubt that he should win the fight unless he gets knocked out in the middle of one of these rounds.
It's highly unlikely at this point here in the third round.
They keep butting heads. I'm worried about them getting cut. But I think they're fine.
And a left-right flurry by Tapia. Sends Ayala to the ropes. 10 seconds now in the third round. And the third round ends on a little bit more of a conciliatory note than it did in the second round.
They agreed to end that one.
Well, at this point, I would say that Tapia is definitely ahead on all of the fight cards.
he should be ahead, I would think, on all judges' cards.
And if there's one thing I think you can say about Tapia, he has definitely shown some ring savvy tonight.
Oh, yeah, he knows what he's doing. He's been around. I think in that weight division, the competition is fairly slim. I think he could go to the top pretty fast. If he keeps working like this and looking like this, he'll be a contender in no time at all.
Here we go, the fourth and final round here.
He throws that overhand right over that jab real well. He keeps leading with that right hand.
Tapia right now going with the right and the left combination. Here's Ayala almost up against the ropes, scoring at will. And there's a good left and a right. And Ayala wants more of that punishment.
Ayala said, come on in for more, I'll take some of that.
Well, he wants more of that punishment, but he really hasn't been dishing out all that much himself. Which is why Tapia is ahead. A little bit of the blood on the face of Tapia right now.
Just his nose.
And another good left-to-right combination by Tapia.
Ayala keeps calling him on in, saying, give me more.
Well, Ayala has shown he can take a punch, but can he win a fight? That's the question. And a good right by Ayala, but he's up against the ropes, and now Tapia has hurt him.
Heck of a combination.
Tapia hurt Ayala with that combination. Ayala losing his mouthpiece. Tapia now trying to finish what he started in this round. And another left-right by Tapia. And Ayala is down.
End of the fight. Referee got to stop that.
And that should just about do it.
And call the doctor in. They got to take a look at this young man.
And that will apparently end the fight.
He got tagged with that.
That flurry of left and rights by Tapia. And Ayala is a little bit woozy as he makes it back to his corner.
I'll tell you, I'd be woozy too if I caught all that.
Well, he wanted to get hit, and he sure did.
Yeah, he kept saying, come on, come on. And he sure did. Well, being tough is one thing. It helps, but it doesn't always win fights.
Referee stops the fight. Winner, Johnny Tapia. How about a nice hand for Norberto Ayala?
So in the fourth round, a TKO by Johnny Tapia over Norberto Ayala. of Anaheim. Tapia's second consecutive win, running his professional record to 2-0-1. You see the replay here.
Here's this combination. Woo! That left hook. Left hook caught him just so beautiful. Poor guy.
Didn't really know what hit him.
He didn't see that one at all.
Well, he was hurt earlier in the fourth round, and you had to feel like something like that was going to happen with the pace of the fight.
Ooh, there it was again. That left hook he caught him with, Ayala never even saw it coming.
And now to Jim Coyne in the ring with the winner, Johnny Tapia. Johnny Tapia, last month it was James Dean, today it was Ayala, once again victorious.
Yes, it was. Both of the fighters were tough fighters, but I didn't know nothing about this guy. I know he has a lot of years experience, but like I told my trainer, I'm going to go get him. That's what I'm going to do to all my fighters. I will promise my grandma a champion. I'm going to get it for, if I have to bang or I have to box, I got to do something. So I feel good and everything. So thank God I'm home away from home. I love it here.
How do you like Fresno? They're treating you pretty good out here. You become like a second son to Fresno.
In other words, I'm first class everything. So I love it here. I might just live here. I don't want to go back. Everybody loves me here. I'm going to stay here.
Are you going to come back to Albuquerque or are you going to go to Fresno?
I got to stay here, but I'm going to come back here. I got to go back to Albuquerque tomorrow. See my family. I've been away for a while. Come right back and do another appearance. I hurt my knuckle in his head, but I'll be all right by next week.
Johnny, you're still undefeated. Where does your career go from now? Who are you going to fight next?
I don't know. Whatever my trainer says, I'll do it.
Okay, Johnny Tapia, congratulations once again. Wayne and Dave, back to you. So, a very impressive display by Johnny Tapia in the technical knockout of Norberto Ayala. He has a very bright future ahead of him.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a great fighter. Here's this fight again. Wow.
Yeah, there we go. He's down on the mat now. We'll never get tired of looking at that TKO.
Well, you won't see faster combinations than that anywhere you can look, I don't think.
One more time.
Here it is. Watch that hook.
The left really put him on the
that
canvas.
left hook just was right there where it belonged.
Well, Johnny Tapia now running his record to 2 wins with the draw. We'll have more from the Holiday Inn Center Plaza in just a moment.
It is now the law. Uninsured drivers face arrest. If you're stopped for any reason and don't have proof of insurance, you could be fined up to $240 and lose your driver's license. I'm Wayne Thornton, and I'd like to help you. Just give us a call, and we'll give you a quote on the phone. We'll compete with anybody, and we can insure everybody. Call the Wayne Thornton Company, General Insurance Brokers in Fresno. We're even open till noon on Saturdays.